and I can do something.
Okay. So you skate backwards and
starting off
do you
fresh
do
from
that?
KPG. We starting off fresh from KPG. We started off first talking with G. We started off
She
first
saw me
talking
trying.
with
I
G.
kept following trying, so she came
Then we
in.
went in at
She
it.
go, let me help you.
Then we went in at it.
So she grabbed my hips, and I'm like, now I'm looking, I'm like this. She got her hands on my hips, and I'm like, whoa.
At least you say you were enjoying her skate crew, man.
Okay, real quick. The skate crew.
All right. We didn't get to talk to you about it, man. Let's hear your thoughts, man. Then we'll go to Chuck afterwards.
Well, I thought the game was good, man. I mean, the Rams pulled it out in the end, but I have to give. I think I give more respect to Cooper Kupp and the quarterback than Aaron Donald, because it wasn't for that drive at the last ending of the quarter, and they just hit him. How can you not stop the same person throwing the ball to? Every time.
You need to check up, And that one time, that was on me. Yeah, it was on you. 60 yards. On you. Yeah, it was on you.
Let's stay him off. Why is Matthew Stafford now all of a sudden being talked about in the Hall of Fame?
Prince, that's a KPG.
What you mean, why?
I think it is Hall of Fame material.
Yeah, I knew that, because y'all Eli has less stats, more championships, but you put him over Eli in the Hall of Fame.
I didn't say Eli wasn't going to the Hall of Fame.
Okay, no. If you wouldn't do that, even though Jameis Winston had more interceptions, hell, he had better numbers than him. Like I'm saying, Jameis Winston has the same amount of numbers, bro. You're not listening to him. But he just has more interceptions.
What up, baby? Welcome to Talking with KPG. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got our dog, my man, the man in the dark, Mr. Prince. What's going on? Underneath him, we got our dog, the OG of the crew, Chuck the Commanders. To my dog left hand side, and underneath me, we got Ellen Woods, easiest. Kori,
that ain't no Rolex, boy. You got your Rolex showing?
It ain't Rolex, Polex, but it tell the time. Tell me what time I need to be somewhere.
Well, it is what it is, cuz.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up?
Yes, sir. Hey, episode 92, season 2. Hey, we got a great show ahead of us today, fellas. A great show. We're going to start it off, man. Today, we're going to talk about, for Black History Month, y'all know what we're doing for Black History Month, everybody. We're representing one player or person each episode for Black History Month, man. So we definitely, this week, we are going to talk about the great. Y'all know what we're going to talk about?
There's so many, I mean.
I will show you first before I even put it out there. Let me just show you who I'm going to talk about first.
Nice. All right, there we go.
There we go. Mr. Jackie
Robinson.
Absolutely. The late, great Jackie Robinson. He's the first Black African American to play in the Major League Baseball. Man, give me your thoughts on Jackie Robinson and what he did, breaking the barrier, the racial barrier, the color barrier, in a time where we weren't allowed to do a lot of stuff with white folks, man. So give me your thoughts, Kori.
Man, did y'all watch 42? That movie 42?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it.
Hey man, listen, they said that was just 42 was a movie. Your boy that played Black Panther, he played Jackie Robinson. And I remember he said I was just watching like some behind the scene clips or whatever. That little movie that they put together was only it only scratched the surface on what this man had to go through in terms of breaking the color barrier, color line. My man said that, when you're on a team and you end up having to sleep in, like I said, like they're in a hotel room, you're sleeping in the dirtiest of dirties. You're sleeping in sometimes that not even in the same hotel as the team. You're probably on the end of the county. You may not even be in the same accommodations as the rest of the team. I mean, just that alone, from your meal prep to being experienced, being a pro ball player, and from your wife being treated differently from your children. You got to it's just
Okay.
So Jackie Robinson, to me, be a pioneer. It takes, man, and like I said, I'm glad y'all brought him up. But that movie, if you get a minute, watch 42, you can see some of the stuff that he went through. Man, it's gangster.
All right, Chuck.
Yeah, I agree with Kori. But yeah, I guess just going back and looking at some of the things that he accomplished, that I didn't know, even though I am the OG, it's still before my time.
Right.
I'll give you that respect. I'll give you that respect. I'll give that to
you. He won the World Series in 1955. But I guess the biggest thing was that Major League Baseball decided to retire his number across all teams.
So 42 is 42 is across the board. You can't wear 42.
They retired it, according to what I saw here. They retired across all teams. No team in Major League Baseball now is allowed to wear 42. Is retired.
Nice. That was what happened with G?
I'm not sure, but let me get in here. I feel the same way, but he broke a lot of barriers for a lot of black athletes, man, and he paved the way for them to get to where they are today. And I think a lot, and if you think about it, I don't think a lot of black athletes realize that from their actions and what they do with the position that they have. You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, acting crazy and not thinking about, wow, I didn't have to go through any of the stuff he had to go through when he first got into the league. And I'm actually kind of taking advantage of the privileges I've been given by somebody that I probably could not have. You can't even deal with the stuff you're dealing with now. Imagine trying to deal with the stuff he dealt with back then, bro.
Yeah.
They couldn't even fathom it. And now you're taking advantage Antonio Brown, for example. And I mean, come on, man. If it wasn't for Jackie Robinson, you wouldn't even be in the position that you're in right now. And instead, you sit up here and act like it's just so nonchalant. Well, I'm going to give away just such amount of millions of dollars because I feel that I'm this way. And a lot of other athletes that we've known over the past as we've been watching football and basketball that just go out there and race their cars, like the last one that killed that lady that raced their car at 100-something miles an hour at 2 a.m. just because you have money and you can do that. No, you got to remember your past to make your present worth it. And that's what I always think about, man. I mean, we're in a position today because he was the forefront of what was going on. He was standing a lot of stuff. Not saying he's the only one, but I'm just saying in general, and athletes in general, if you understand what I'm saying, that he paved the way for a lot of opportunities to get started for a lot of black athletes.
I'm gonna give y'all one example real quick, and like I say, each of y'all can kind of respond. If you were spit on, just think the way we come today. All right, if you on the team, man, and then you get spit on. Now, like I said, you the first. Now, let me ask you, like I said, you the first to do this. And then somebody, you're in the lineup and you get spit on. Now, mind you, keeping your composure, because you're the first one to do this, or you really want, what would you do, man, when you get spit on?
You know what we would do. We'd be in Cobb County.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
But
real
that's like,
listen, bro. I
but
mean,
then as the first one, you gotta be like,
yeah,
and
but
then
could
still
you
go out
really,
there
could you
and
really
play
take
ball.
that, bro? I understand what you're saying, but do you really have the what's the word right word the fortitude in terms of fortitude to actually deal with that with your mindset right now? Could you deal with that?
That's what
I
makes
guess you
it so
can't deal
great,
with it
man.
right
Go ahead.
now, but I guess what you have to consider though is that the era that he was in and what he was trying to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I guess he basically knew that if he retaliated in the way that he wanted to, then he would give them what they wanted, and there's a reason to kick them back out.
Exactly.
So he knew that he knew going into it. I guess I can't speak for him. I'm just thinking that he knew going into it what was going to happen, some of the things that was going to happen based on that era and what was already occurring. So he knew trying to cross this barrier that he was going to meet all kind of obstacles and things are going to happen. And I guess like y'all saying, nowadays that would be hard to fathom for somebody to do something like that nowadays. But then back then he was trying to set that precedent, and he knew if he fought that would be their ticket just to send them back to the Negro National League, and would be anybody in the major leagues.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, y'all are absolutely right, and that's why he's a trailblazer for the Major League Baseball. Like you said, he knew what he was dealing with, and it takes a strong person. And back then we had a lot of strong individuals that had who made that choice to not to put themselves in danger. Not just for themselves though, but for the betterment of the people, and so that's why we wanted to give him his flowers and give him a big thank you for setting the stage and giving us what we never knew we needed, and so we definitely appreciate that, man. We definitely appreciate that. All right.
And you all know where is it Cairo or Cairo, Georgia is?
Cairo.
No, come on, no, dog. No, absolutely not. I don't even know where Gibson, Georgia is.
I don't know.
That's where it said he was born.
Okay.
He's born in Georgia? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
South. South, going towards Florida.
No, okay.
Yeah.
But it's pronounced look, it got Cairo, but it's Cairo.
Right.
Cairo, Georgia.
All right. And from there, man, before we jump into kicking it with Kori, I want to get into that early because we never have time. So I definitely want to try to get into that early. So we got everybody on, where everybody can enjoy the kicking it with Kori. All right. All right. So, but just to lead on from what we just talking about with our guy Jackie Robinson, Brian Flores, another guy who stepped out against the league, has been picked up by. I believe Kori has brought up this organization plenty of times, saying that they have done it the right way for many years, man. And I'm not a big fan of the Steelers, but I do love what they do. They speak up for what's wrong, and they stand by the oppressed, I guess you can say. We asked for Mike Tomlin to come out and kind of speak against what was going on with Brian Flores. He did it even more. He went even further and hired him on, man, as defensive backs coach or defensive secondary coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Give me your thoughts on that. We'll start with you right now, Prince.
You know what, man? I understand Brian Flores' mind thinking like, this is beneath me, but I'm glad he took it because you know what? I don't care. I know you're used to being a head coach. I know you're used to being on top of the pendulum. But you know what? For somebody to reach out after you did calling out all these owners is great because somebody still said, you know what, we value what you can do. We value the type of person you are, and you had the guts to call out and do something nobody else had to do. So they gave him an opportunity just to get back into the swing of things to show what he could do when he took it. So I'm proud of him for taking it, man, because most people would be like, you know what? I've been a head coach. Why would I want to go back to being at this point when I've been above this point? So I think I take my hats off to the Pittsburgh Steelers because they've always done it right, man. I mean, even though, like you said, we've had a rivalry with them for a long time, but they've always done it right. They've always been the only organization that says, you know what, color doesn't matter, talent matters, ability matters, leader of men matters. So we're gonna go. We're gonna extend this olive branch to you and show you that we understand what your ability is, your mindset is, and we feel you can help our team. Kori,
I read this article. The what is it? The Post Gazette. In Pittsburgh, and they asked Tomlin. He said, "I don't have an answer for you as to how we make it better." Tomlin said, "He said, but I'm optimistic that it's going to get better." Then he said, "I always do what's best for my organization first." He said, "Then I believe in hiring within, and in most cases," he said, I'm highly sensitive to it." He said, "However," he said, "if I don't reach out my hand to a person of my color, if I don't reach out my hand, if I stay silent, I'm just as guilty as the ones that don't say nothing in terms of a coach." You know what I'm saying? If I don't reach out my hand to my guy, he said, to make my team. He said, I know. He said, I know the pick ain't a bad pick. He said, I know that. He said, but if I don't reach out my hand, if I stay silent, I'm just as critically, I guess it's bad if being a black person, the only black person, if I don't say nothing, if I don't pick my guy up, I'm just as bad as the other ones that don't say nothing. He said, it's not that I'm hiring him, because of the situation. I'm hiring him because he's the best pick. He said, I got a spot open right now. He's the best pick for my spot. He said, but if I don't say nothing, he said, and I got a spot open, he said, I'll be worse as a system that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm highly sensitive to that. He said, I got a black coordinator. And I'm like, man, listen, when I read this on how he was saying this, I hired the best person.
Right. Yeah.
Man, hey, and that's what I'm saying. So today he was like, and I get that. If I would left him hanging out there, he probably wouldn't get a job. It probably wouldn't work.
Nope, you're right.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And like I said, they got so many so many people that say, black coaches, they got to step. No, I'm sorry. They got to jump where a lot of the white coaches have to just step to. And then he said at the same time, I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought that Bill Belichick would have said something also. I'm not saying I'm disappointed.
Why would you think that?
It's okay. It's okay to be disappointed.
But why would you think that? Why would you think Bill Belichick would speak up?
He worked for Belichick for 8 years.
I understand that. But at the same time, that was the same person that mistakenly called him and let him know that somebody else got the damn job. And he
mistaken. He thought that he was calling the right person. He thought that Brian got the call, but it was the other Brian. I'm being fair with this. He thought, he thought that he called Brian thinking that Brian got the job. You see what I'm saying? He didn't call mistaken Brian Dupla or whatever. Yeah, he was calling Brian. He thought that Brian got the job. He said, "Hey man, I effed up. I read this wrong." He was calling his guy to give him, congratulations, but it went to the wrong Brian. That's why he said, "Coach, are you sure you got the right one?" Hold on, man. Let me read this. I effed up. But not get it. I said, don't get it twisted. He was under Belichick. He came up the ranks, under Bill Belichick and got 3 championships under that. So Bill Belichick was calling to congratulate him. He just messed up and called the wrong person. He said he didn't read the email properly because he thought that this guy had a chance.
See, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, Kori. That's the thing. There's an email sent out before he even had his damn interview, bro.
That's that white privilege.
Something like that happened. How something like that happened, Chuck? He got an email sent out before he even had his interview, so they already made the decision.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought that Bill would have probably said something before then. But then when I looked at his, his roster, he didn't have a spot. And you don't want to say, man, let's come in and be a sweeper or something like that. But he didn't have a legitimate spot. Now Pittsburgh did, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of other teams do too. But Pittsburgh's, I got one. I ain't thinking too long on this one. He's the best candidate for the job. And like I said, at the same time, the position is, what is it?
Defensive secondary coach.
Defensive secondary coach.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Linebackers.
No,
I thought it was defense special assistant and linebacker coach. I thought.
Let me see.
It's up in that, up in that range. But like you said, he said he was a good coach before I hired him. So that's the part. Where,
defense assistant and linebackers coach.
Yeah. So I'm just saying I was a little disappointed, but I think Belichick didn't have a position open at the time. Right now he don't have one. He didn't lose any coaches. But I just figured he would have probably said something. But like I'm just big kudos to Pittsburgh, the same organization that implements the Rooney Rule, that pushes hard for he didn't have to ask the Rooneys for this, but like I said, without a doubt, what's the oldest Rooney kid, the one that's there, they welcome this in hopes that it changes, that this guy get another chance, because if he didn't, it would have stopped right there. He wouldn't have got a chance to go anywhere.
Right.
So
yeah, I know way back when this first happened, everybody was saying that Mike Tomlin should potentially come out and say something or something like that, but I guess to me, what he did was to show his actions speak louder than words.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So he showed them how he felt about what was going on. I guess, like you said, Chris, I'm glad that Flores took the job, because now he can still be in the NFL, still continue his fight for justice, and still be coaching and can still support his family.
Yeah.
Same way he picked up that kid from Ohio State, the quarterback kid, Haskins. Garbage to death. But he was like, listen, man, if I don't help him, if I can't help him in my organization, he ain't finna play no more. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see if I can try to help this kid, develop. Then, if he can't, he'll be a great backup somewhere. That was his goal, to say this kid can still be a contribution to somebody's team in the NFL as opposed to being, out there on the street somewhere. So, I mean, I get that. And I ain't gonna lie, he didn't get a fair shot at the Washington football team. They could have did a little bit better for him. But
he started, man.
That's only because he wasn't prepared, huh?
He started. The game,
right.
He started. The game was bigger than him, Kori. You can't put all that on Washington, man. I'm not gonna put all that on Washington.
The coach didn't do him no favor.
That coach didn't do him, same way they did.
But still, you in the NFL, you 20 plus now. You're a grown man. It's time for you to step up and accept it. Now it's all about who you surround yourself with.
But I'm saying
you can't put all that. I'm not saying it's not all. I'm not saying it's all on him, but it's not all on Washington either.
I ain't saying it was all on Washington.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just saying they did the same thing to Robert Griffin III too.
Shots fired. You started.
They did the same thing to Robert Griffin.
You started.
I'm not gonna let you sit here and bash my team, man.
Hey, no, we ain't gonna do that. Now, y'all sit here and bash our team every chance y'all get. Hey, you gotta suck it up and take it.
But I can still stand up for my team if I want to.
You gotta suck it up and take it, because out of all the teams, Kori got the most down. I mean, he got to suffer the most out of all of us. I mean, so we got to have sympathy for Kori.
Damn. What?
We got sympathy for Kori, because they're not going to make the playoffs next year. At least Washington has a chance to make the playoffs next year. So we got to be. They got
the same chances we do. They got the same chance we do.
Everybody got the same chance, man.
Okay, I hate to say this. I trust me. I really hate to say this, but I think Washington has a better chance to make it the playoffs than the Falcons do.
I mean, since we're right there, and I do have to kind of step in. The best quarterback in that division right now is Matt Ryan.
And that ain't saying a lot, but okay.
The best coach, the best coach probably in that division. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that. The best coach is still in Tampa Bay. You still got Aaron in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, there you go. Let's be real.
But they don't have a quarterback.
Listen, now if Tampa Bay, I know it's kind of a long shot, but if they happen to grab a decent winning, now they grab Russell Wilson, our bets are off. Tampa Bay's going to go back. Now, Kori, you got to admit that. They grab Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson is a
even if they grab Watson.
Watson from where? Pittsburgh? Who you talking about?
Deshaun Watson. Texas.
Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
I know he's been out a while. His body's been preserved. But if he can come in there, I mean, he's still a young kid with the mobility that he can pass and throw. I mean, it's just this controversy. He want to play for them no more. But I mean, that's a lot of stuff we don't want to get into right now. Because G, I know you got a plan that you want to do because we're limited time. But we'll get back to that later. Go ahead,
we're jumping to that in our off-season talk. We're jumping in our off-season talk. But I like where that was going, though. I like where that was going. So we started off a little serious, you know. Like I said, giving our respects and our flowers to some great people. Chuck, you got something you want to say first, big dog?
No, you didn't have your opportunity to say about Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I started it off a little bit, but I was just saying how, you know, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the organization that they run over there. They run a great organization. If you see what Pittsburgh does, how they keep their coaches, how they keep their players, how they always do things the right way. And if you do right by people, things will be done right by you. And that's what Pittsburgh does, man. The reason the Cowboys are struggling because Jerry Jones didn't do right by people.
You right? No, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But you're right.
I'm not gonna jump into it, but I think
right. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut tonight.
Same thing about the Washington Commanders. They didn't do right by people, and they're struggling with the same situation.
Yeah,
they do right by people.
They didn't come back by people, man.
Good, man. God don't like ugly, man. He don't like you messing with his
Commanders
people,
didn't do right. You're right. The Commanders didn't do right. Because Commanders took the quarterbacks.
Or just sit back in the cut.
He can't say nothing, dog. He can't say nothing, dog. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna leave Atlanta out of it, but they know they ain't do right either.
Hell no. Hell no. What you mean, Kori? What you got to ass face for? They didn't do right by nobody.
They turned their back on their player. They turned their back on their player. They gonna struggle with that. They gonna struggle with that.
Good.
My G, y'all turn your back on me, man. Who made y'all team?
But in fairness, though,
they let Peter scare him. That's what happened. They let Peter scare him.
Well, in fairness, G, real quick, when the owner asked him twice what happened, he kind of lied before he went to jail. So in fairness, G, they didn't really turn their back on him. They didn't bring him back. But when the owner comes to you and asks you multiple times exactly what happened, trying to work with you, and you still can't tell the truth until it comes out on the news, G, we can't really put that on the team. I'm sorry, but
he said he lied. He said he let us down first.
We can't really say that. G. We can't really say
that. You don't think the owners lie to them all the time?
Well, yeah, G.
I can't help you if you don't tell me the truth. Like, what's the first thing the lawyer say? The lawyer say, I need to know the truth. You know, or the money. You know, tell me the truth first, and let me work around how to fix this.
Yeah, there you go. I have to agree with Kori on that, G. I do.
Would you trust that?
Well,
you gotta give
me the right information. Would you trust that, or would you think they would turn you in?
No, it's not even about turning me in. But if you tell me the truth, I can like Jerry Jones have done this many times. Tell me you on drugs, I can help you. You see what I'm saying? No, tell me you made a mistake.
No, it's not that. It's after they get caught. It ain't. It's after they get caught. Then it's like, hey, I'll take care of it afterwards. That's the problem. Y'all didn't take care of it afterwards. Y'all let them go. Hey, I'm washing my hands of it. We don't wash our hands of it. We deal with it.
That is true, Kori, because with Pac-Man Jones, he knew what he was getting into, and he had bodyguards around him.
Pac-Man Jones didn't lie about what he was doing. There was no situation where you lie and you got a group like Peter on your back. When you got sponsors that said, I'm dipping because of what this man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this real quick. We know that there are certain people who care about dogs more than they care about people.
Yeah,
dogs. This dog situation was bigger than some religions and people.
Let's just say animals. Let's just say animals. Period. Let's just say animals.
You can say animals, but dogs specifically.
Yeah.
That led a bunch. This is how I feel. Arthur Blank got scared, like you said. He had never been in no situation like that.
Yeah.
He got scared. He had just came from Home Depot, so. I don't want to lose all my sponsorship. I don't want to mess up anything. And what he did is he turned on your star. You don't turn on your star, man. I don't think he
turned, man. But okay, all right. Yeah. I don't think he turned on him, but okay. Now, if you watch Michael Vick, He said I had to own up to my mistake. You know, he did. He did. But at the same time, even if we wouldn't have turned on him, like, were we gonna hold out and wait for him to come back?
So okay, Kori. I'm sorry. You said up here and said even if you wouldn't have turned on him. So do you feel they turned on him, or do you feel they didn't turn on him? So you can't contradict yourself.
No, I'm saying even if he meaning Arthur Blank, you know, I'm just saying even if he did, you know, I didn't turn on him, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Once he was gone, you know, as a Falcons fan, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still a Mike Vick fan.
Yeah,
From
me
the
too.
game, I'm just saying I don't think we turned on him. I don't. Like I said, he can come here and they still, but from a business standpoint, like you said, Arthur was still new to being an owner, but at the same time, he did ask him, "Did you do it? Tell me so I can kind of help you, so I can fix it."
Ask him twice. Ask him twice.
Yeah. Ask him on two different occasions so he can help you.
Yeah.
Once you do that to me, I lose trust in you.
Yeah.
So what can I do?
Yeah, that's true, G. Think about it that way,
that's
G.
True. That's true. That's true. But look here, if something go down, I'm not telling that I did anything about with y'all. No, I don't.
That's just how you brought up, dog. That's just how you brought up.
That's just what it is. I'm not.
That's what it is, G.
I'm taking it to the grave with me, dog. Hey.
What it is, G. What it is, G.
Yeah,
what it is, dog.
That's just what
I feel you on that.
Okay,
y'all ask this man to break the code.
Yeah, we ain't breaking no codes here, cuz. We ain't breaking no codes.
So what happens is whenever, so you're right, you take it to the grave, which so when you get caught, my wife goes, "Did you know?" I didn't even know.
I didn't know. Hey, I'm a victim of circumstance.
You know,
I'm a victim of circumstance, bro.
Right. So then when Galen called me and go, "Hey man, I can't go with you." You know, look.
No.
Look here. Galen.
No.
I need to go. Yeah, right. Okay. No, I can't.
No,
I can't fool with you, baby.
We ain't kicking tonight. We ain't kicking
right.
tonight.
Kicking with rehab. Okay.
I like that, G. I like that, G. Regardless to the grave, boy.
The same thing. So what Arthur Blank did was, did he do it? He told me he do it. Oh, yeah, he ain't coming back.
But listen, but you know what? Let's be honest here. And Chuck, I want your opinion on this. How many owners have done the same thing? Done some shiesty business stuff in the past that won't own up to the shiestiness, even when it comes down to coaches and players and cutting them and telling them you're going to be here. We're going to take care of you. And then they turn around and then bam, they're on the practice squad, or they've just been cut, or they've been traded without their knowledge. So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure all owners have done it.
Yeah,
you own real. You own for real.
Some of you hear about, some of you don't.
You don't no need to have no team.
Who, our owner?
I done told you, man.
No, not Jared need to be going to, huh?
I know we got problems.
Yeah.
And I agree. He needs to go.
Yeah,
he needs to go.
Needs to go. We need to go. But
all right, man. We jumped off into another rabbit hole, man. Let's get out of the rabbit hole.
That's what we do, bro. Unexpected. That's what we do.
Hey, that's that barbershop talk, baby.
Yes, sir.
Get me out of this rabbit hole, Kori. Let's get out of it, baby, right here, man. Kicking it with Kori right now.
Fellas, all right. So what we doing is, man, they ain't gonna lie to you. This is just some old school trivia. You know what I'm saying? We doing, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, listen, y'all, I'm gonna keep the scope. All three of y'all boys, listen, when I tell you in honor of Black history, these are Black inventors. All right, these are Black inventors. I'm gonna give you the year. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't even know if y'all gonna know it. But what I did was, because y'all always tripping on the scores and stuff. Listen, if you know it or you don't know it, and more than likely you're gonna be guessing on this stuff. All three of y'all.
Are you giving us multiple choice?
You're right. I'm giving you multiple choice. So this is really like a SAT on some Black history. Straight up.
How we doing this? And because you know how G is. Are we holding up an answer again like we did last time, or we gonna still say it?
Y'all listen.
No, we just gonna throw names out there, A, B, and C, until somebody gets it right. That's how we do it. Hey.
So here we go. In 1949, all right, Frederick M. Jones is the inventor. All right, I'm gonna give you 4 products. You know, if you know what the product is that he invented, you pick it. You know,
what you doing, G?
Text me.
Google nothing, man.
can't Google nothing. You can't Google nothing.
You know what? And look,
no.
I can't do two things at one time. So you got to start the question all over, dog. I'm actually texting my dog right now.
You be like suspect in here. You be like,
I'm Google stuff too, bro. We Googling. We go Google?
No,
you can't Google. Look,
no, I'm not Googling. I'm texting. I'm texting my dog, and I didn't hear none of the question. Look,
okay, so that means you have to stay focused on the show, bro.
Yeah, I can't. It's about the show, though. It's about the show. My bad. Go ahead, Kori.
Well, tell me when you're ready. Because you are at this point you're a contestant.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, ready? All right, so look, in 1949, Frederick M. Jones, the inventor, invented what? A, the AC unit, which, air conditioning unit.
Yeah.
B, the flashlight. C, the coffee maker. Or D, the fireproof suit. Once again, A, A is an AC condenser unit, air conditioning unit. B, a flashlight. C, the coffee maker. Or B, the fireproof suit.
Are we holding it up? We doing it again?
Yeah. No, I didn't bring no pencil and paper to the party, so I'm
going with A. I'm going with A also.
I'm going with A.
Okay. GP and C. Okay. So Galen put A.
A.
All right. And what you say? A. And what you say,
C is the coffee maker, right?
Yeah, you said coffee. Yeah, I said coffee maker for C.
Yeah, I'm going to C.
All right. The answer is A.
Okay.
The AC, air conditioning unit. So, all right, Chuck and Prince got one. I'm sorry, G and Chuck got one. All right, number 2. In 1791, Matthew, you wrong on the coffee maker too. No coffee maker.
1791.
Yeah, man. These are black winners. But go ahead, dog.
I wouldn't thought about it in 1949 either.
Oh, I know.
James Little John.
Go ahead.
James Little John, the refrigerator was not one of the answers. Okay, so you wrong for that. All right. 1791, Benjamin Banneker. You've heard of this guy, Benjamin Banneker. All right. 1791, did he invent the the cardboard box? B, plastic. C, the almanac. Or D, cheddar cheese? Once again,
invent cheddar cheese, so that's out.
1791, Benjamin Banneker. B, cardboard.
What's A?
A, cardboard. B, plastic. C, almanac. D, cheddar cheese.
I'm going with C.
Yeah.
I'm going with A.
A for cardboard. All right, Roderick Smith said also almanac. Let me see. Matthew said almanac. The answer is no, G. What'd you say?
He changed.
Huh?
That
said C.
That was my first answer. That was A.
Okay.
You need to write them on a different piece of paper, dog.
All right. The answer is C. Almanac.
G, you cheating, man.
Huh?
Who?
G cheating.
No, I ain't got for 2.
You're cheating, bro.
All right, so
you're cheating.
All right. All right, number 3. In 1839.
Oh God.
Don't hate on me,
man.
Don't hate on you.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. 1839. Grantville T. Woods. Grantville T. Woods is the inventor.
The cousin of Tiger?
No. Unfortunately, I don't know. All right. A. Did he invent A, the leaded pencil?
Mm-hmm.
B, the ladder. C, the automatic cutoff switch. And D, the water hose. Let me go over them again. In 1839, remember the year now. Like I said, the leaded pencil. B, a ladder. C, the automatic cutoff switch. D, water hose.
I'm going with the ladder.
All right. Prince got the ladder. Matthew got D as the water hose. Let me see. Galen got B, the ladder.
The ladder.
Right. Chuck.
I'm going with D.
D, the water hose.
Yeah.
The water hose. James got A.
Little John said A, the pencil. Actually, it's the automatic cutoff switch.
Really?
Automatic cutoff.
1839?
Wow.
1839 automatic cutoff switch, which is what they use now. But everything from lights to whatever you turn on is the automatic cutoff switch.
I didn't know they had that back. Oh,
so
the automatic cutoff switch. Oh.
Yeah, it's automatic.
Yeah,
you ain't got to use the wire.
Turn everything off.
Okay.
There you go.
Turn everything off.
All right. Next one. In 1899, this inventor. Goodness. I know, right? Look, this 1899, George Cook is the inventor. George Cook. All right. 1899, George Cook. The TV antenna. B, the fishing pole. The fishing reel.
The reel.
C, fishing reel. C, the window lock.
Okay.
D, the muffler.
I'm going with C. I'm going with C.
All right. You're going with the window lock.
Yeah.
All right. 1899. I'm saying them again. TV antenna, fishing reel, window lock, the muffler. James Little John said B, the fishing reel. Roderick Smith said B, the fishing reel.
I'm actually gonna go with A. I'm going
A is the TV antenna. Matthew Thompson also said the TV antenna.
I'm going with B.
Going with B. Fishing reel. All right, guys. The answer is the fishing reel. Fishing reel. Man, learn how to put together fishing reel in 1899, bringing in the fish.
Okay, so this is the intriguing. So what you're telling me is a black man envisioning the fishing reel that makes all the bad things that's going on right now, all the money, all these people making the fishing, and all the millions that the industry is, and a black man inventing the fishing reel. That's incredible.
The fishing.
That's what you put your string on, you toss out, and you do what you got to do. That's incredible, man.
Yeah, let's say at the time, they said an automatic fishing device. Now which is now called the reel. So they added the reel to the rod.
Automatic. Yeah. So you hit a button and
they call it then. They call it automatic. Like come on. Back then, this was automatic.
Yeah. Now, you got to go to old school reels, not the button. You got to go with the first old school reels where you just roll them up, throw them out, roll them back up, not to push the button. But I'm just saying,
I didn't know
that was automatic.
He invented everything, the Bass Championship, and everybody that goes fishing, and everybody that's where they are right now will never acknowledge that.
Well, we are. What's his name again? Brian Cook.
His name is George Cook. George Cook.
That's something I can tell my kids, man. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
All right.
That's awesome.
Next one. In 1889, William H. Richardson is the inventor. All right. William H. Richardson. All right. A, the carburetor. B, the fishing pole. C, the baby buggy. And D, the microphone.
Okay, can I ask you a question real quick? Sure. Okay, so the guy that invented the fishing reel, what year was that?
That was in 1899.
89.
So the year is 1889?
89.
Okay, so the guy
99.
Okay, so the guy that invented the fishing reel was before the fishing pole?
No, that was 99. That was 99.
We don't know what this guy invented.
99. Yeah, that was 99, and I'm going back to 89.
89.
Man, you can't jump back in history after you asked the question before, bro.
But we don't know what this guy invented yet.
The chicken or the egg, bro. What come first, chicken or the egg? Okay, go.
We don't know he invented the pole.
So Prince going with the fishing pole.
I say what? I was about to say, what if he?
I mean, you throw questions out there about the reel first, then the invention of the fishing pole. That kind of confuses people, bro. Okay, go ahead.
But I'm saying one of them came before that one. Let's say the automatic, even if it were that answer, the automated reel came after this one. This is 1889. The last question was 99. So even if it were the fishing pole, which I'll give y'all this one, is not the fit. It would have mean that the fishing pole came before
what the hell he gonna put it on? A stick? He gonna put it on a damn stick? So he gonna invent a reel.
This is 89 now. This is 89 come before 99.
I know that, but he didn't the reel put on what?
But the answer is not
the
the
reel
pole,
came
though.
in 99. The reel came in 99.
The reel came in 99.
Okay, you are
We don't know when the pole came.
The pole came in.
That's why I don't fish to this day.
It's a piece of wood.
Chuck, that's why I don't fish to this day. Because I'm so confused. But go ahead.
All right. So look. So in 1889.
Okay.
All right. This is the inventor William H. Richardson.
Okay.
So listen. All right. So let's do this here. Take the cane pole out. So I'm gonna change that one to the globe. All right, the globe, the carburetor, a baby buggy, the microphone. So you know it ain't A. You better not say A. All right. Galen said D for the microphone.
The microphone. My microphone check. Microphone check.
I'll go with D. I'll go with G on that one. I'll go with D.
Go with G on the microphone.
What was the carburetor?
That is not it, huh?
What was the carburetor? The carburetor. Yeah.
See?
He invented the baby buggy.
Really?
Baby.
So what
Good
the hell?
job, James and John.
So that whole time, what the hell were they carrying their kids in? Pushing the kids around in? Just carry them around?
A wagon?
They on probably.
Wagon?
Yeah. He invented the baby buggy.
God, dog.
All right. Next one.
What's the score? What's the score? Am I winning?
So far, G you got 2, Chuck got 2, Prince got 1.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm winning.
So,
I always think he winning, boy.
yeah. Look, so yeah, I know, right? All right. So next one. So in 1945, Charles Drew. This is 1945, a little bit closer. Charles Drew.
Closer to what?
The 1800s. All right, Charles Drew invented this one. All right. Blood plasma bag. Blood plasma bag. Light pole. All right. C, concrete. And D, water filter.
I'm going with A. All right.
Once again, A, the blood plasma bag. B, the light pole. C, concrete. D, the water filter.
Water filter. All right.
You got B though. Okay, B for the light pole. All right.
Yeah, everything crashed out. Yeah, everything scratched out.
I know, right? All right. What you got, Chuck?
What was concrete? Concrete.
Concrete was C.
C.
Concrete was C.
The commander has
C. I think Prince said A.
I said A.
And Prince said A. Yeah, Prince said A. All right. Roger Smith said D. Got Jane Littlejohn said D. Let me see. That's okay. So far, that's it. So the answer was A, the blood plasma bag.
Oh, shoot.
Blood plasma bag.
I knew that.
All right, so listen.
I knew that.
Did you?
Yeah, I knew that.
All right. Nice. All right. So listen. So everybody at this point got 2 apiece. So what we'll do is, like I said, in the essence of time, we run on 50 minutes. It's gonna be the last one. All right.
Okay.
Last one. Tiebreaker for everybody.
Nice.
All right. All right. So what we're gonna do is, my bad.
Hey, Chuck,
George Washington. Y'all read George Washington Carver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come
All right,
on, bring
everybody's
it.
heard of George Washington. George
Yes,
Washington
sir.
Carver.
Yes, sir.
All right. So like I said, George Washington Carver in 1896. All right, here we go. 1896. Invented what? All right. A. I'll just listen to you.
Come on, man.
He froze.
We ain't pauses, bro. We ain't got time for that, bro. Come on. Stop playing, man.
All right.
Time to make pauses, bro.
A. Okay. A. He invented. How do y'all know Dr. Josh? Okay. Okay, so A. He invented the light bulb. B. Steak knife. C. Peanut butter. D. Jelly. Petroleum jelly.
I got C.
C. All right. So
Give me
A,
answers
the
again,
light
please.
bulb. A, the light bulb. B, a steak knife or the steak knife. C, peanut butter. D, petroleum jelly. George Washington Carver.
Yeah.
All right. So Roger Smith said the cotton gin. So that way.
I'm gonna let you go first. G, what you got?
I got.
Roger Smith said petroleum jelly also.
What you got, G?
I got C.
I can't see that. The scribble. I can't see that scribble. Okay,
Oh, he got C. He got C.
He tapping off of me, man.
All
Okay,
right,
I got A.
You got A, the light bulb. Okay. All right, light
Peanut
bulb.
butter. It's the peanut butter.
All right. So what'd you say, Chuck?
I said
Peanut
C. I
butter.
said C a long time ago.
Yeah, you did say C. Okay. All right. So Chuck and G both got peanut butter. So
it's peanut butter.
it was peanut butter.
It was peanut butter. Yeah.
Light bulb was a different brother.
Yeah.
You copied off me, G. I should let you go first.
I knew it was peanut butter.
I knew it too. That's why I answered so quick.
All right.
Okay. I know it's peanut butter too, but I just my focus just went up.
Hey, great game, man. Of kicking it with Kori. Hey, I like it. Hey, we lighten it back up, man. I love it. Great show, big dog. Way to bring that heat. And you know, way to represent Black history, bro. That's some good stuff, man.
No history, guys. No history.
That's some good stuff. All right. Speaking of Black history, man. What do y'all think about the All-Star weekend so far, man?
Hey man, I ain't gonna
Well, to be honest, I didn't get a chance to watch because I had to go to work. I didn't get a chance to watch the skills competition and the Sunday contest, but I feel that without the superstars, especially in the Sunday contest, it's falling off a little bit, man. I mean, the big names.
It fell off.
Well, I know. Okay, Commander, we on the same thing. It's falling off a lot.
Yeah.
It's falling off a lot. It's not entertaining like we thought it was gonna be. I guess you could say it's like the Pro Bowl, right?
Like the what?
The Pro Bowl? It's a little better than the Pro Bowl, I think. But and let's start on. Did y'all see Fridays at all? No.
I saw some of the celebrity game.
The celebrity game was horrible. The celebrity game was horrible, but I did like the 5-on-5, the team versus team with the bracket play. So they had the rookies playing against some other. I like that. I like that 5-on-5, the competitiveness. First game go to 50, last game go to 25. I thought that was pretty good.
Gee, I understand that you're trying to give hope to this, but it's dead, dog. The All-Star Weekend is dead. It ain't the same. It's not. Chuck, let me ask you a question. When was the last since you're OG, I gotta give you that. When was the last All-Star weekend that you thought stood up to the hype? What year?
Oh God. Yeah. It had to be way back. It had to be when Kobe was still playing.
That's before we was born. Now I'm talking about when we can realize what was going on.
No, I said it had to be back when Kobe was playing.
Okay, I agree. Kobe and Jordan.
Yeah, had to be back that far back. But I think this weekend, the best thing in this weekend to me was the 3-point shooting contest.
Mhm.
I think that was the most exciting thing. Now the skill competition, I guess it was kind of exciting down to the end where Cleveland won in the last minute or whatever. But I know, I think you sent out the text asking who we thought was gonna win. I picked my man first, then went back and changed it. I should have taken my original pick.
It is. It is.
I think that was the most exciting thing out of the whole weekend to me.
G, what about you? G, what about you? What was most exciting? What's the one you can remember that you think back to at an All-Star weekend? What's the best one that you feel?
The Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon one. That was probably
that's dunk contest.
Go ahead, dunk contest. Go ahead, boy.
That trumped the whole weekend. Like that was better than everything.
That's the best ever. That is the best ever.
Did it for me.
So okay, go ahead, Kori. I want to say something real quick. Go ahead, Kori. What do you think?
I can go with that one. That was the best since Vince Carter. You know, when he took over his, and then prior to that one, Jordan and Dominique Wilkins.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying.
So if you had to rate, fellas, because I want to get this in, because I know if you had to rate 1, 2, and 3 of the slam dunk contest, who would you pick? Jordan versus Dominique? Would you put Zach LaVine number 2? And who would you put number 3?
I would put Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon 1. I'm putting Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady 2, and Jordan and Dominique 3.
I agree. Totally, G. I agree. Kori?
Man, at the time, I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm heavily vested at this point. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going. My number one was Dominique and Jordan. You know what I'm saying? That was because I was still a kid, but at the same time, that was the most exciting, dunk contest that I had ever. Like I said, these were innovative dunks. Then just throwing it off the backboard, catching it. That was innovative. Then, to me, that's gonna be my number one because it, that was. I didn't get to see Dr. J dunking, you know what I'm saying? So this was the most hype because remember Dominique got hurt the year before. Jordan had won, 1 and 2 or whatever, and it was just now he ain't gonna lie, they stole it from Dominique.
I think Dominique should have won it that year too. I agree with that.
Should have won it. So then I ain't gonna lie to you because it had the dunk contest had gone down so much, over the years when Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon put on a show. It was like after a while they were talking to each other. You want to keep going? Let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? How many more you got? And some of the dunks they was doing when I ain't gonna lie, my 2 favorite dunks by LaVine, he threw it up. I mean behind his back and covered around. That was one, and then the second one between him and Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon had grabbed the one, cuffed it, but your boy said something that I think Kevin Hart was commentating there, and then you had Kenny Smith. He had to go get it, so he palms it, turns his body. Some of them dunks were just so innovative. That's my number 2, but because Dominique was so near and dear to me, like I told you, I'm an Atlanta guy. That's my number 1. Then Vince Carter, he was number 3 for me. Vince Carter and Tracy. That's number 3.
All right, Chuck. I see you disagree with what I said. So let me.
Yeah, I'm with Corey. Number 1 is definitely Michael Jordan, and I'm gonna tell you why. What dunk has always been tried to be recreated more than any other dunk.
Michael Jordan leaning to the goal. He's lean.
What
vertical.
dunk has been tried to be? Huh?
Free throw.
When he's leaning vertical to the goal, that's the one that's.
What dunk has been tried to be
You talking about kiss the rim
more than any other dunk after that dunk contest?
Kiss the rim.
Yeah, and that's why. I say Michael Jordan.
You know what, Chuck? I mean, you make a valid point, but my favorite one is where homeboys where your boy comes in and he has the mascot spinning around on the hoverboard, and he comes and grabs it. And but I understand, man. It was great, but like we all are in agreement that it's gone down ever since those two. Those are all three the best. It's never been
this year. They spent more time missing dunks.
Yeah.
Lord.
They didn't make it. I mean, they actually made the dunk contest very, very boring this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
man. I'm not even gonna watch it.
North Carolina changed into his Timberlands. I got 3 times to make the dunk.
I got some videos for you. And like, hey, welcome to the show, Big Jamel, my cuz. Like he says, man, why are we even at a time where all the all-stars aren't in the competition? LeBron is not. I think this has been a knock on LeBron his whole career that he never ever jumped in I think jumping in the slam dunk contest that kind of solidifies yourself as a star, and I think that's why people kind of hate on LeBron, because they feel like he was too good for the slam dunk contest. I think that's where you make your name at, man.
Yeah. But
you know what?
All the great.
But I you know what? I think I talked to my wife about this. You know, I think we had that same thing. LeBron was never an innovative dunker. He can dunk, but he was never. Yeah, he can jump high, but he was never an innovative dunker. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You never seen him, going through his legs. You never seen him doing a 360. You never seen him do, like I said, some innovative dunk. Now, can he dunk? Yes. But innovative. So I didn't blame him for it after a while, because I was like, maybe he can't do it. That ain't his style.
Not showtime enough, right?
There you go. Yeah. So I don't think that was his style to do that. But I do feel like y'all got a point where nowadays, you want to showcase your 3-point, like we got to, you want to showcase your 3-point style. You want to showcase, like I said, back in your cut, you're right. You had Jordan, Neek, you had Clyde the Glide, you had Cadillac, you had
them all.
I'm a dunker. I'm a style dunker. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So nowadays the guys don't do that anymore. But then you got these young guys who can fly. He can fly high, but they want to do too much in the air. So you got to. So like what Shaq said, it takes away when you got to do it 2 times, 3 times. If you come in there and you working on your craft, and these guys were dunkers. Dominique throw it out the glass. Yeah. These boys here, they can't even get it around their arm. Then changing boots and all.
So John Morant didn't participate?
Nah. Okay, so let me ask y'all this. So let me throw this out at you.
Before you go on, let me help people understand what you were saying about with these guys and the time that it took for them to perfect the dunk.
Yo, dog.
Too much.
It's too much. This is another one.
Somebody's got to come out and electrify. Yeah, we need that right now. We need that right now. You know what?
Brown, bro.
The setup man. And it's the setup man. His setup man was garbage.
Everything was garbage, man. Everything was
throw
garbage.
It up, lob it, throw it to yourself. You ain't got to bounce it. He kept bouncing it, hitting the bottom of the, Come on, man.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like, hey,
I'm not even gonna watch it, bro. I was gonna watch it, but since I listened to you guys, it sounded worth my time, man.
So check it out. So how I analyze that dunk? All he was doing was coming from the side, gonna take it through his leg like we've seen before, and dunk it. But he wanted to have it thrown off the backboard, off the corner of the backboard, and then catch it. Which four attempts, and then you had to scratch it and do something simple.
Look, and that was four attempts of you actually jumping.
Yeah.
Then you other things where you was wet. Hold up, the ground was wet right here, man. And then next time, hey, nah, man, that wasn't a good throw. Like it was bad, man. It was bad.
Yeah.
The fans were getting disgruntled. The
Really?
I think I saw Shaq sitting over there, leaned over one of them, like
really.
He was like,
yeah.
Really?
The captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, got up and left.
Did he? Really?
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't see it, dog. So I didn't see it. So I'm going by what you guys saying happened.
Bad, so
wow.
Gus says, hey, hold up. Y'all remember when LeBron James did the Kobe dunk out of remembrance for Kobe after he passed away? So LeBron can do the fancy dunks. LeBron just chooses.
Which dunk?
I'm trying to remember that too.
The East Bay.
Huh?
The East Bay.
What East Bay dunk?
Between the legs. Dang. So he did it in the game.
Everybody got that clueless look on their face, like, huh?
Yeah. He can do it. Look, if Skywalker can do it, Kenny Skywalker can get up there.
Kenny Skywalker,
so can LeBron James.
That's not a good comparison.
And he didn't have anything.
That's not a good comparison.
If Larry Nance can get in it,
that's even worse comparison.
You gotta look at the years, though. You gotta look at the years.
Dog, you gotta look at the years, man.
He did that.
You letting him off. You letting him off easy. You letting him off easy because he's LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
No.
First, let me tell you,
because like I said, what type of fan I'm about anyway.
Let me tell you, the first thing I look at when you finna start your dunk, and this is just me. This is one of my pet peeves to dunking. You got to start dribbling first. Don't just run at the goal and then throw that money.
Yeah, no doubt.
I can't stand that. Dribble, then do it, then set it up.
It's basketball. You supposed to dribble. Right.
Yeah,
right.
Some of them be running. They be having the ball like this, they be running. And then, no, you high jumping and you throwing it in a hoop. That's how I feel. Dribble it to show, to show your skill, and then run up to it. So let me tell you what I heard Kenny Smith say. There's a difference between a dunking contest dunker and a game time dunker.
Yeah,
it is.
Game time dunkers can't do the same thing that all right, you got your own goal, you got your little time, do your dunk. Some of them can't make it happen, but like when you lobbing it to somebody and they can grab it down, like Ja Morant can do some crazy things on a lob.
Yeah. He was like Harold Miner. He was like Harold Miner, man.
Harold Miner would, but Harold Miner couldn't dribble to the goal first.
No,
he was running and he cuffing it, then throw it down. Same way like Kenny Skywalker.
No, dog. Kori, you are old.
I got some age, I just look great.
Harold Miner, man. I think you remember Harold Miner, man.
Yeah, Baby Jordan. Baby Jordan. So it's
G.
Yeah. But
G,
that's what I'm saying. Even Dr. J.
G, what you Googling, man?
Oh, looking up that Kobe Bryant dunk.
I knew you were.
Even Doctor. Me and my wife was watching that documentary on the Doctor today. He didn't dribble, but I know he was ahead of his time. But he ran with it. I can't stand that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dribble the ball, man. I can't stand when you run it. Don't run with the ball. You carry. I feel like you carrying.
Right.
Traveling. Traveling.
Yeah, it takes away. If you can't dribble up to the goal, man, it's kind of like playing on a small goal. You play on a 7-foot goal, then that's the case.
Right. You cheating. Like Jordan told Jordan was the first one I heard to say that. Hey man, you cheating if you just run to the goal and jump. Dribble. That shows rhythm. Dribble.
That shows rhythm. To go back to that Zach LaVine, he jumped from the free throw line, supposed to be. but when he did a windmill. He ain't just glide like Jordan did. He did a windmill with it.
And then did a between the legs, you know.
Yeah, did between the legs from the dotted line. Like,
yeah.
Woo.
But why do you think he was trying to leave in the free throw line?
He was trying to.
Why was he trying to leave in the free throw line?
Mimic Jordan.
But he wasn't up. He up one on Jordan that one though.
Mimic Jordan. Yeah, he did. He did up.
But let me say this too, man. Do y'all think, because we've seen every dunk there is out there, we've seen all the props, all that stuff is getting old. There's really nothing else that these players can do. Do y'all think we should take out the dunk contest and do a 1v1?
Nope. I'm gonna say this here. When y'all get a second, I want y'all to just go to YouTube and type in 720. Just put in 720 and see what comes up.
Okay.
They got a guy called the Air Up There. Turn around 2 times in the air and dunk. There's still some innovative dunks out there, and he dribbled too. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you know, just type in 720. So there are some street ballers that can do.
That's not gonna have nothing to do with the NBA All-Star.
So we bring the street ballers in?
I'm just saying there's some dunkers out there. Then they got a Caucasian dude called the Jump Kid. This dude, he can dunk when I say like he dunked back, it was a backwards dunk.
With 2 balls or something, right? Then he had like 2 balls. Yeah,
something crazy. Like I said, so there are some innovative dunks, you know, where guys they practice their skill, you know. But these, you know, I know it's the difference between an NBA player, you know, that works on a shot versus a guy that just dunks for a living, you know. But
so y'all not with the 1v1. Y'all not.
I guess what we don't know is we don't know what's up and coming.
Y'all don't.
If it be somebody else coming, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's true. We got to wait and see. No, we're not down with 1v1. I guess
y'all just wait a minute, but y'all just told me that this thing has been trashed since Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. But now y'all telling me to hold up and wait for somebody else out of college to come out here, and Jalen Green just came out. He just came. He the highest flyer we got. Okay.
But all I'm saying is, now what they got to do. The first thing they got to do is this. Remember when the dunk contest, the Gatorade Slam Dunk contest, it was $50,000. You know what I'm saying? To them boys, it was like, whew, I'm playing for $50,000. You know what I mean? They wanted that big old
G.
Yeah. All right, man.
That check they wanted. Now it's not worth it, you know.
All right, my dog. We gotta let my guy Prince get off, man. Prince, dog. We thank you, bro, for coming on here, man, and putting it down like you always do. We know you got some things to take care of, man, with the kiddos, man. We love you, baby. Well, we'll see you on Wednesday, 8 o'clock, baby.
Got it. KPG out.
All right, Prince.
All right.
All right, there we go. All right, so go ahead. What are you saying, Kori? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, big dog.
No, you good. You know, I was just saying nowadays they don't have. What are they playing for? You know what I'm saying? Even if you know you got some of the best dunkers out there, you got to give them something to be motivated to play for.
Yeah.
Like even with the 3-point contest, there's no reason why Steph shouldn't have been in there. There's no reason why Klay Thompson shouldn't have been in there competing against each other. There's no reason why, you know, I mean, there should have been your best 3 guys out there shooting. You know, give me your best doing this. And now they don't have the best. I get it with, you know, these new high flyers, but I want to see who the best dunkers are. You know what I mean? I want to see who the best shooters are. Make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Make it a 3-point contest, but move the line back some more, you know. I don't know, but
that's what Jamel said, man. The NBA made it start putting some more money up. Maybe you think these multi-millionaires are worried about the $50,000?
They're not. That's what I'm saying. They're not. They're not.
It's the competitiveness has left the NBA, and I think we've talked about this for a minute. this new generation, they've grown up together. They don't compete like that. They don't compete like, you know, Jordan and Dominique and Kobe and Vince Carter. They wanted to beat you. They wanted to show you I was the best. Steph Curry, he felt like I've done it. I've done enough. Like, I don't need to go out there and show y'all. Y'all know who I am. I'll let y'all young bucks come up here and show your talents. And they did well. Let me say that too. The Luke Kennards, they shot the ball well. I think it's good to see that there's more people out there for the NBA. I think that was a good thing. I didn't realize Big Cat can shoot that well.
Man,
you know, so that if you have Steph and Clay in there, would have had Big Cat in there? Or Luke Kennard.
I think he would have tried, you know, but probably not. But, you know, you want your sharpshooters playing. I think what it is, they want to chill so much now. Everybody want to be chilling with their drink, with their, you know, with their wives, whatever. Everybody want to be the guys that's sitting there watching, you know, looking at it. You know, I think they get more, and you know, they get more vibe out of being around it as opposed to being in it now. You know,
I just don't. It's about saving themselves. It's about saving themselves. They take days off now during the regular season. You think they want to come and play in a game where they ain't getting paid for either?
Yeah. Like, now let me tell you like how baseball does. When you were in the you know, the home run hitting contest, the guys that win, the money that they win go to their favorite charity. You know what I mean? Maybe I know some of these guys don't have a charity, but if they did, you know, that probably can be your, you know, your saving grace to being in it. Yeah. You know, you just won $1 million to go to your, you know, your charity, or, you know, to the, you know, I mean, whatever fund that they utilize. But I think they just got to find another way to be innovative enough to have these guys participate. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, some type of incentive to make them want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Speaking of Big Cat. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you go, Chuck.
Now I said, speaking of Big Cat, I think I put it right there about 3 weeks ago that would be the perfect trade for y'all.
Yeah, you did.
Whoa. Wait. Oh, hold on. Who you talking about? Who you talking about first?
He's just
like a Big Cat.
Okay, so peep the game. They could have got Cat before they got street clothes, and then they went with AD. They could have got Cat. They could have got Karl Anthony Towns. Felt like AD was the better pick.
Yeah.
How gangster is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's back in street clothes now, ain't he?
Yeah, for another month.
4 weeks.
Another month. That he'll be reevaluated in 4 weeks. Now he'll be back. He'll be reevaluated. Now I ain't gonna lie. I know it's unfair that we give AD a lot of hell, but it's like hurt for all of that dude. When I tell you, he came down. Did he fall on the person's foot?
He stepped on it. I think he stepped on it. Yeah. Yeah. And this is what I don't understand. And I think I've talked to several ball players. Why the hell are y'all wearing these damn low tops?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing these low tops?
Yeah.
I think me and Pee Wee went to the game, man. And these players out there playing them damn low tops. Like, y'all, you a 7-footer? There's no reason for you to be playing in no low tops, dog. I know back in high school. Yeah. Back in high school,
man.
I tape my ankle and wear ankle braces.
And high tops.
Yeah, with high tops. With high tops.
High tops.
Like you said, Chuck, they trying to look pretty, man. They trying to look cute. And
I'll say this here. Kobe started the low top thing. You know, he said he was more agile with the low top, but you're not Kobe. You see what I'm saying? Kobe was, you know, he what he was saying was he got, you know, at a certain period of his age, he felt like the high tops were constricting him a little bit, but he was taped up to the flow up, you know.
And he was still messing his ankle up.
Yeah.
Because of that. Like,
yeah.
I was mad as a mug because as soon as he started wearing them, ankle. Like,
Achilles.
come on, bro. Come on, man.
I'm like, I think you need as much support as you can because you can easily turn that ankle just like he did by stepping on somebody else's foot.
Yeah.
So the more support you have on that ankle, the better off you're gonna be.
Yeah. Somebody came up with the concept that if you're playing in low tops, is you're more lighter on your feet, But if you know that you're fragile, I think Steph Curry said that same thing. He said, I know I got fragile ankles, So the shoes that he get designed, plus, like you said, he got tape and the ankle grabbers or whatever. I know what's happening with my legs,
Yeah. Trae Young the same way. Trae Young, he got ankle tape. He got ankle braces. He got the tape over the ankle braces. Yeah, he making sure. He making sure. My cousin said after the last one when dude got robbed, talking about Aaron Gordon in the dunk contest, he said they're not going to do it anymore. I don't see Aaron Gordon doing it anymore. I think he got robbed again.
He got robbed though. Did he get robbed?
Aaron Gordon? Yeah, I think Aaron Gordon began robbed. I mean, no, not against the Zach LaVine one, not the first one.
Okay.
They went twice, didn't they?
They went against each other twice. Yeah, he beat him twice.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't that he got robbed. It was the momentum and scores. Now when he played, now Aaron Gordon, he had that brown. When he had the brown uniform on, and then he had the blue one against Zach. They had two of the most epic battles. But let me tell you what Aaron Gordon likes to do. After he dunked, he liked to show you what he did. This is what I did. It went in. I went back. He had to show you.
Right,
you can't. Right. You don't see it till you do it. In slow motion on how good some of the dunks are. But I ain't gonna lie, Zach LaVine's dunks are infinite. When you see it, you be like, okay, he ain't got to go. I went behind my back, brought around. He ain't got to. He don't have to do that. Aaron Gordon has to sell his dunks a lot more sometimes. Or, like you said, he has to have a prop with it. So I'm not gonna say he got robbed, but then the props work, when and it was spinning around. But Zach LaVine don't have no props. I'm throwing it up, going to get it.
Right.
Which is a little different to me. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, I like it, man. I like it. So nobody wants to do my 1v1. My boy has Tracy McGrady has a one-on-one league starting up. And I believe Jamal Crawford is supposed to be part of it. So I think that should bring out a competitive spirit with everybody, man.
A one-on-one league.
Yeah, one-on-one. Me versus you, baby.
What, 21?
3 dribbles.
3 dribbles and what?
We go on one-on-one. Me and you. You got 3 dribbles to score.
3 dribbles?
3 dribbles.
1, 2, 3.
Coming up ice to you, man.
That thing, you know how much skill you gotta have to be able to get your shot off in 3 dribbles. But that's what the good players do. They don't let you just dribble around all day. It's 3 dribbles. It only take you 3 dribbles to get your shot off.
That's gonna be hard to
against me checking you, or I just go on the court
from the 3-point line. From the 3-point line.
So
3 dribbles.
So 1-on-1. So if I dribble 3 times and you all over me, I just gotta throw it up.
Yeah. The point is you gotta be able to get away. I can get anybody in 3 dribbles.
No, you can't.
It depends on what the rules are.
Hey, look. No, you can't.
Is it street ball or is it regular ball?
I mean,
so you saying you gotta get your shot off. You gotta get free in 3.
Yeah, in 3. It's a bam, 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 and that's it. You off and gone, dog.
Who can get it? Who can do that? I ain't saying that. Okay, first of all, it's timing with it. You know what I'm saying? And then get your, it's a timing thing.
Have y'all ever watched the Olympics when the USA team is practicing, like the newer version, the newer kids, LeBron and all them, when they go 1-on-1? It's 3 dribbles. Oh yeah,
okay. I gotta see it.
It's 3 dribbles, and KD be lighting them up, and Carmelo be lighting them up. That's all it takes, man. So that's what
what is it called again? What's the official name for it? What's the official name?
1-on-1. It's 1v1. They call
it
it
1. Okay, but you just got 3 dribbles and
you got 3 dribbles.
Okay.
They get mad if you try to do more. Why you jumping so much? We're not doing that. Oh.
So do you think it's gonna be as popular as Ice Cube's league?
I think it can be. Look, so Shaq was thinking about doing something too, and he heard that Tracy was doing it already. So he was like, "Well, you might want to jump on my team because I'm about to do it too." So,
Lord,
Tracy was like, "Nah, you might want to come with me because I'm already about to start." He already got his.
You know what I would do if I had if I had the money or the sponsorship that made sense, I would lower the goal down to 9.5 feet and bring in some of the old school guys that reconstruct, just some good dunk. Because they can't get it 10 feet no more. So I do it at 9.5 feet and say, listen, we bringing them back. You know what I'm saying? I just took a half foot away from you, and maybe some shorter guys can, be innovative too. 9.5 feet.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Look, you bring back the old guy, you better make sure your insurance is on point.
I know. Yeah, I know, right? Let's recreate Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins. Let's see what they do at 9.5 feet.
Let's do Jordan versus Pippen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
They had some battles in practice. Or Jordan versus Isaiah.
They don't like each other.
I know. That's why I said it.
They don't like Isaiah.
All right, fellas, man. Let's go. That's it. Episode 92 in the books. We're going to jump on Checkin with Chuck, man, on Wednesday. We'll get that in first. Y'all see how we got to start doing our games first, man. So, we get to talking. That's it. But I want to give a big shout out to my uncle Don Smith, man, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. My guy Jamel, my cuz, man. Welcome, dog. Welcome to the KPG family, bro. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for subscribing as well. James Littlejohn, Kanisha Davis, Roderick Smith. Appreciate you joining in today, big dog. You gave some good stuff, man. You was on point with a couple of your answers too, man. Proud of you, dog. Proud of you. My cuz Michael Wolf. Thanks for always being there, cuzzo. And anybody else that may have been out there, my dog, my sis, my dog's wife, Kanisha Davis. Thanks for always being there. Thanks for being tech support for my dog over there. My dog, Matthew Thompson. Hey, he wants to be added in. He wants to be do a giveaway, man. He wants to do it on our show. So we have to come up with something, man, so we can do a giveaway for him as well. Make sure y'all go support my dog out there at Tribe 6 Candles. Still got the best candles in the business, so make sure y'all go check them out.
Hey, man.
What's up, big dog?
Before y'all leave, hey, okay. All right, look, a question real quick. I got 2 good ones real quick. This basketball trivia real quick. Just to see if y'all know it. What team won the very first NBA game?
The
Chicago,
very first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicago Stags, New York Knicks, Philadelphia Warriors, Toronto Huskies.
Went Toronto.
The Philadelphia Warriors.
Huh?
Knicks. The Knicks.
The Knicks. Yeah, okay. They won the first NBA game.
Versus who?
I don't know.
I won the overall game, G. That was the tiebreaker.
That was our tiebreaker. Look, that was our tiebreaker.
You said he had 2 questions. What happened? He had 2. He said.
You want a second? Okay, 2. Okay, my bad.
He don't want to lose now. You know that.
Okay, look, this is a good question here. How many games in Wilt Chamberlain's 14-year career did he foul out in? 25 games, 11 games, 94 games, 0 games. How many games did Wilt Chamberlain foul out of during his 14-year career?
11.
All right. 25, 11, 94, 0. how many games in his 14 years, did he foul out? So you say he left.
You're not gonna believe this, but it's 0.
He didn't foul out not one game.
Not one.
Hey, retired again.
Yes, I won. That was double points.
Retired again, man. How you win?
It was double points.
I asked the first one, you answered the second one, G.
No, the last one was double points.
No, it wasn't. Okay. All right, look. All right, real quick, tiebreaker, real quick. Who was the first player? Y'all both should know this. Who was the first player to get COVID-19 in the NBA?
I know it.
Okay, look, hold on. Y'all got a piece of paper? Write down the first name. Because I write down the first name. Y'all tying up like a mud.
And this is how. Go ahead.
First
Chuck.
person to test positive. All right, raise them up. All right. Rudy. Hey, y'all tired tonight, man. Y'all tired. All right.
Hey, why you saying I'm a man with Michigan, man?
Who?
Oh, Juwan Howard.
Yeah.
Did you see him fighting again?
He slapped the coach.
Slapped him in the head, dog. Slapped him in the head.
For what?
This ain't the first time.
That he done hit the guy or he done hit a coach?
No, he didn't throw somebody. He didn't went after somebody else, a player before. Juwan be out there losing it, dog.
Yeah.
He
gonna lose it.
I understand why he lost it, but you can't do that.
No, win. That's what I say, man.
Yeah. Then you call timeout. Then you call timeout with 15 seconds left to go in the game. It was up by double. It was double digit lead. He called timeout.
All right.
Hey, you win. That's the whole key of the game.
You win. You get called too, Corey. Corey, check that clip I sent y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the clip I sent y'all.
All right, fellas.
All right, I'll check it out.
All right,
we gonna go out, man. One good dunk. That was just okay. That was just
Who
okay.
was your what you call it? Anderson's son with the boots on. That's his son, right?
Cole Anthony. Yeah.
He's from North Carolina, man. Let me try and put him down, man. Wait a minute now.
He put himself down. Listen. Listen.
I was shocked that he was in it because I didn't think he's a high flyer. Like he needs help. The dunk. Like he needs alley-oops. Like he's not getting over there and doing all that. So I was shocked that he was in there. And he tried to make it seem like it was the boots. No, it's not the boots. You don't jump that high.
Right, and then you were that close to the goal, and all you were doing was a windmill dunk. It was a windmill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, my dog. Hey, great show. Thank you, everybody out there, for rocking with us. Don't forget about the KPG giveaway. Don't forget about them tickets, man. We getting subscribers, but nobody's putting their name in there. It look like it's gonna be shit. Me and Kori going to the game. Look like.
Hey, man, I got some subscribers too, man.
Yeah, ain't nobody put your name in that, Chuck. Ain't nobody put your name in that, Chuck. You gotta tell them to put your name in, man.
Whoa, you told me I couldn't win anyway. So how Kori get to win?
Did I say that?
I'm going with him. I ain't win. I just ride. Look, I ride along. I ain't won.
All right, my dog, man. I see y'all, baby. Y'all have a great day at work, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, baby, 8 o'clock.
All right. Later, fellas.
Later.
Later.